Yeah, hi guys. So I'm Teja, and we are a group of three. So as you all know, like this is our final project. So Vamsi and Nithin. So this is our final project as a group. So kudos for all the efforts we have done. So yeah, this is the project for where it's an application given to us, so we should contain everything like SQL as well as the things what we have done. We should like memorize all the things. So we have come with like an application called HomeNest. So it basically contains like a buyer and seller dashboard and everything which we need. So this is just an overview of like what it may done. So this is the team details and what is the responsibilities we have taken as part of our team. So I have think taken more about the home page, like I'll be uploading it in YouTube, God, and GitHub. And Nathan, he went into like the form processing thing, like the register page and login page for buyer and seller. Vamsi, he looked into the things like seller dashboard, the how he can add the properties, or he looked into testing. So this is like basic responsibility, like how a team follows, and we have also followed the similar thing, like splitting it into a team, and we have done that. And this is what the problem statements look like, and what is the requirements we have taken as part of this home nest. So it's a, like basically interface between buyer and seller, where the seller is like he can add some properties and buyer can buy, but we have implemented only the seller dashboard. So yeah, the seller can add new properties, and we have added some graphics visualization image to the home page, and we have implemented form processing logins, which includes like buyer and seller, and we have used different images, colors, and mainly, we have added the database connectivity using SQL and PuTTY, so that will be explained later by me. And basically, what we have followed is the agile methodology, which is given to us. So, whichever is a project which is involves like the SQL, the form processing, and everything, it's like agile is the best suited for project, not only in the college but also in the industry. So this is the best model, so that it can be iterative, incremental, and it can be through the organizing effort of all three people, where teams and people can goodly cooperate, and we can complete a project. And basically we also follow this agile methodology. And yeah. Yeah, so basically this is the overall flow of our application, or how our project works. So the user, he can go through the home page in the initial page, and in the home page it will be like list a property, buy a property, and he can register, login, and he can find the seller dashboard. So basically this is the main thing, like listing a property, buying a property, and from there you can see the login registration page of buyer and seller, and finally the seller dashboard. I'll just walk you through the code of how we develop. So yeah, this is the HomeNest application. So this is what the user can see as part of homepage. So if you want to ready to begin a new journey, and you can list a property, buy a property, and if you click on list a property, this will be like, if you want to register, you can register. Otherwise, you can log in as an existing user. So yeah, this is basically how it works, and I'll explain it later after the how the homepage works. So this is basically the human diagram and home page listing a property, register, and seller dashboard. So yeah, as I showed you, like this is the home page, and I'll just go through the home page. This is basically how a home page look like, and we have added this as our logo, and the top part like homeless, like we just put a caption like signifying a safe and welcoming place for the renters. And yeah, this is basically how it works. Like, and this is the main thing to log in or register. And I have gone through the like adding different image like properties, and what our property is good at. Like we have kept some different insights about our properties, like what is the advantages, or I just added like some different animation, like one this side and the other at the opposite side, and different colors. We have used it like white and green, which is like good, or like green specifies nature. So like we have just added as part of a biodiversity project. So like it's just like a, we have to as an initiative. And this is how we took like an immersive video or an MP4 video, so that you can just see like when you go through it, you'll be just going near to that fan, or you can just see the image of the room, like how a property looks. This is just a basic MP4 file, or how we have put into this, so that it can be like a good property of it can be more interactive, like how a room looks or how a property looks like. And we have added how to get into like touch with us, like HomeNest at the gmail.com, and how we can reach via telephone in the main office we have added. And this is the basic functionality which I've added, like just going through the Instagram page of ours. We have just created a Facebook page connectivity, Instagram connectivity, and Twitter connectivity through those links. Through these three dots, we can migrate to other Instagram page or Twitter and WhatsApp. So this is basically a home page like which contains all, like you can get in touch, like you can go to the office, you can call to the office, or like you can just inquire about the property and what is the thing you can get from that. And we have a video of how that property looks like and what are we good at. And yeah, so basically like this contains all about how it looks like. And I'll just go through like the home page code, like what we have done. So like this is the index.php file. We just added the ready to begin list a property and buy a property, and how it looks like, what we specialize at, and everything, and why choose. And this is the footer part, and this is the CSS which I have followed or something, that it can be more interactive. Like this is the part one, is like the top part, and we have different buttons, so that if we click on that, we can be going to the login page, and it will be containing like part one, part two, part three. Part three is the footer, and it will be containing video. And we have added like different parts so that it can be more interactive to the home page. Yeah. And the next shall we go to the PPT. So this is what I've explained everything about the homepage, like what it looks like. And yeah, I have explained the core snippet, like we have just used like part one, part two, and part three. The top part, the after center part, and the footer, like which will contain the video. So yeah, so this is the basic functionality of how a homepage looks like. And even we have added the database connectivity, like which is like I'll be just showing you through that, like for the overall project. So this is the database connectivity which we have used, and these are the tables like which we have had, like you have the buyer data, card, and seller data tables. So this is the table which you have inserted. Like when you click on login or register, like which will be explained with Nithin. So we just have these details because like the details in the SQL data, so that we have everything explained in the PPT and everything. So this is the database connectivity we have followed. Yeah. And this is how it look like if you want to have from seller data or from card. So yeah, the remaining will be explained by Nithin.
Can you see my screen? Okay. So, in my part in this project is the major part of form processing. I've done all the form processing, including the register page and login page. We have different items in the register page. Let me take you to the thing. 1 second. Yeah, let's do a trial. Here we got this is the register page where we got different things: register as a seller and register as a buyer. In the register as a seller part, we got 4 blocks where you can enter name, user ID, email, and password of the seller. As you can do the same for the buyer part. It automatically take you to the in the next page. Here you got a if you already got the credentials, you also have an option to select. You see, you can see they already have an account. Then you can select the login page. It'll take you to the login page. And we also here got an agree to the terms and conditions. For this, you got to click this button to this work, and you can see the submit button. Let's see a trial run. I'm creating a random username and password. See, as you submitted, it will automatically take you to the login page. In the login page, we can either log in as a seller or buyer. Here we got two options to enter the username and enter the password. In this login page also we got a page redirect. If you didn't register, you can go back to the didn't have an account and the sign up page, and you can go back to the sign up page as you can see here. Let me explain the code part. For the register for PHP, we got for this method form post. Let's do seller register submit. We got different attributes like seller name, seller user ID, seller email, seller password. All these are required, and we got different things for the seller register and the buyer registered or submitted PHP. In this also it has the same things as buyer name, buyer user ID, buyer email, and buyer password. For the I will tell you for the CSS part, we gave the background image, certain image for the background, and we set the seller and seller dot register and seller dot login background pictures and colors and context. You can see this is the CS part, the major of the CS part. Okay, and we got, let's see. So this is the login.php which we have used there, which is there. You can see this. It has the seller user ID login and seller user ID login and the seller password login. As Teja explained before, when you register a user in the that, it will automatically go to the database and it will get stored there. So we can use that later. Let's see again here. This is seller.register.php. You can see we got two PHPs of a seller and this. If we log in, if we after the login part, it will redirect towards a dashboard, which is going to be explained by Vamsi. Just a second. Yeah, see here is the register code snippet, and this is the login page where you can do the things. Okay, now Vamsi is going to explain the how's it going to work and how's he's going to add the new properties and stuff. Vamsi, can you take over?
Yeah. Can you see my screen? Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Vamsi Krishna, and I am this team member of the team. And I took the responsibility of the seller dashboard and seller card testing and all. Coming to our project work, my part starts with the seller dashboard. Yeah. This is a seller dashboard, which looks like the work of I did. And coming to that in detail, yeah, I'm excited to share my contributions in our project, which is a HomeNest. It is a comprehensive real estate platform that.
See, bro, we are not able to hear you.
One second.
Oh, please continue. I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, everyone. I am excited to share my contributions to in our project, and it is a HomeNest, a comprehensive real estate platform that facilitates property transactions seamlessly. In particular, let me show you my. Okay. One second, guys. Yeah. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the homepage actually. We have options of list a property and all, and the homepage looks like this. As my friend had already discussed about it, I will get into the main topic of my part, and we can go to the directly login says, as we have already have the logins and all. And as in the previous session, my friend had already created a login for this, and I'm using that only for that. And when you click on it, yeah, here's the overall look of the dashboard of the seller. And you can see the properties listed here, and with the when we click on this, it will be hovering. It having some hovering functions and effects, so that it can show the details of the property details, and like price, parking, availability, gardening, how many baths, beds, age, and address of the property, and the photo pics of the property available. And it's a whole seller dashboard actually. I worked on it, and mainly one of the key features which I worked on the seller dashboard, is this section provides a user-friendly interface for the sellers to manage the property listings effectively. Sellers can easily navigate through their listed properties and view details and perform actions such as updating property information. And coming to the seller information, like I took charge of implementing the registration process to some part of it, and which involves the capturing essential seller details, including name, email, and password, as discussed by the Nithin. I took part of CSS styling of this part to which is a crucial in real estate platform to make appeal the customer looks how it looks to him. I dedicated effort of crafting an engaging user interface by creating CSS styles that enhance the visual experience. The color scheme and all the layout interactive elements were meticulously designed to align with our project themes and offer pleasant. And the property listing, when coming to the property listing of this, to showcase listed properties, we can see the what are listed, and to explain in detail how it was listed and how this goes. We can, when we click on this, we can add a property here. And for example, if you can give the details like, okay, this is the one already there to save some time. One like, let's say the age is about 5 years, something, the property is, and the bedrooms, a number of bedrooms be 4 or something, and number of baths be 2, and gardening availability, yes. Okay, parking availability, let's say give no. And that, let's, for example, price is around 50,000 bucks or something, and we can choose the file like this. And if you can click here, okay, and it's get to that add it all to the cart. And when you when you click on create, it will be get created to that. And you can see the listing of this like in this manner actually. In such way it was there. And coming to the conclusion of this work, my focus on the seller dashboard, registration process, and CSS styling aim to provide a seamless and visually appealing experience for the sellers on HomeNest website. And I believe these contributions to enhance the overall functionality of our platform, making it more initiative and engaging for all users. And coming to the coding part, there's a registration which was already discussed by my friend. And coming to the seller login and seller index, seller dashboard work, which I mainly contributed about. It implemented a robust seller registration process using PHP and MySQL, utilized prepare statements to prevent SQL injection, ensuring the security of the seller data. And we developed the seller dashboard with a focus on initiative user interface. And the styling part, when we come to the styling part of the reseller, yeah, we upload the CSS stylings to initiate the pleasing and responsive design, and ensure consistency in the color scheme and layout interactive elements for a cohesive user experience. And we have designed a Flipkart format, which we have seen in the image, like the hover functions. We have created that styling also. And yeah, that's the work we have done, the summary. And in summary, my coding contributions centered on creating a secure one actually. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for the opportunity for contribution in this project, and I'm eager to discuss any specific details or address any questions if you have later on. Thank you.
Thank you, Vamsi, Nithin, for the project. So yeah,
Thank you.
have you added register side? So before, have you registered anything? I just want to show you the database.
Yeah, you can check once.
We just want to check the table once again. Select start from seller data. So yeah, previously we used to have only 5, and now Nithin has added one more. So we just got one more data. So we have added more thing to this. That's it from our end, guys. So this is our final project, and yeah, kudos, like we have completed the project. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.